Hello, everyone. It's Rochel Marie Lawson, the Queen of Feeling Fabulous, and you have just popped in to the Blissful Living Podcast. I have a wonderful guest with me, and my guest is in a completely different part of the world than I am. So it's so beautiful to have people around the world participate and be a guest on this podcast and share their words of wisdom. It's a blessing, it's a gift, and just stay tuned. So, as you know, I say, if you like the show, please subscribe to the show and share with everyone you love and care about. When you subscribe, you get advanced notifications of the guests, and you can always prepare in case you can't be with us live. You can always prepare to make sure you get access and have access to the recording of this beautiful interview for both live audio, video, all of the encompassing technology that we have today. So you if you've been a listener of the show, know that I say find a place to sit, get something to write with, your favorite pen, pencil, so you can take notes. And then also get your favorite beverage, light a candle if that's what you like to do. That's what I like to do, or some incense. And tell your family to give you a few moments so you can really engage and absorb the information that the guest is going to share with us today. I guarantee there'll be nuggets of gold in this interview that you're going to want to capture. And of course, you can always download and listen to it again. I'm not saying that, but what I'm saying is that capturing it in the moment sometimes really is very magical and leads us to implementing what the guest is sharing. So while you're doing that, let me take care of business. I want to thank the first sponsor, Blissful Living for You at Blissful Living, the number 4, the letter U.com. Check them out. They have some wonderful events coming up, some things to help you with, of course, your wellness, wisdom, and wealth. If you're looking to elevate and kill it in the last quarter of this year, or in the first quarter of next year, wherever you may be in this current quarter that we're in right now, if you're looking to just crush it, then you definitely want to stay in touch with Blissful Living for You, because they have master classes and virtual summits and a lot of good things to help you really stand as that queen that you are, or king, and really command your throne bold and unstoppably, and having that wellness, wisdom, and wealth. So check out Blissful Living, the number 4, the letter U.com. Next sponsor is All Day Cable Incorporated. It is a telecommunications installation company located in Silicon Valley, San Jose, California. It's been in business for 34 years, and they specialize in voice, data, and fiber optic cable installation, as well as audio, video, speaker, all network distribution, your backbones of how we communicate today with our customers across the hallway or around the world, like we're doing today. So if you're a small, medium, or large corporation and you're in need of some really good telecom installation services, again, a premier company, on time, within budget, 34-year history of that, then you want to make sure that you connect with alldaycableinc.com. So now that you've had some time to find a place to sit, to gather your favorite beverage. Today, I've got water with a little bit of grapefruit juice in it. You've got your candle lit. You told your family to give you some time. And of course, if you're driving, you're just focused and you're listening to the show. Today, right now, in this moment of time, I'm going to unveil the fabulous guest that I have with us today. And our topic today is unlocking natural beauty through skincare, herbs, and yoga. So you know it's all about, or rather, let me back it up. Faith yoga. So you know it's all about that yummy essence of the holistic essence that we have available to us, that we sometimes don't even know exists, that can have profound changes in our lives. So today, my guest is Mai-Liis, and she is the certified naturopath and skincare founder, and international yoga and face yoga teacher. She is passionate, and she's a passionate advocate for holistic wellness and natural beauty. As a certified naturopath and founder of MaiWistik, I know I'm gonna blow this, MaiWistik skincare. She seamlessly blends herbal remedies with holistic approaches to help people achieve their best physical and mental well-being. Her journey into holistic health began in 2018 after being diagnosed with hypothyroidism, leading her to explore the powerful benefits of herbal treatments. Ooh, I love this already. You guys already know this is my vibe. Beyond her expertise in natural skincare, Mai-Liis is a respected yoga and face yoga instructor. She is known for helping people find inner balance and enhancing their natural beauty through mindful practices. Widely recognized in Estonia, this is where my guest is coming from us today, Estonia. Um, for her expertise, Mai-Liis has earned prestigious awards, including Educator of the Year. Her philosophy revolves around whole body approach to wellness, encouraging individuals to embrace their natural beauty and prioritize inner health for radiant and a more authentic life. And so, welcome to the show, Mai-Liis. It is such a pleasure to have you all the way from Estonia. How are
Hello,
you?
and thank you for having me.
Oh, I can't wait to dive into the topic of discussion. So, see, I told you you're going to want to take notes. So, hopefully, you got yourself together. If you haven't, go get your piece of paper and pencil and so you can capture because we diving in deep. First, I'm going to just jump right in. What inspired you to dive into the world of botanical herbs, and how have they played a role in your personal health journey, particularly after your hyperthyroidism diagnosis?
Well, I like to say that the universe always have a plan. So after I got my diagnosis, it simply meant that I was burnt out because I was working in event management and I was creating different events around the world. So this was really stressful. But at that time, I was thinking I'm quite young. It doesn't matter. I can handle it. And then the diagnosis came. But at the same time, I started studying at the herbal school just for me because at that time I was already a yoga teacher and it felt like I wanted something more because who has been doing yoga knows that at one point your body starts to tell you like nope, we don't drink coffee anymore, we don't eat sugar anymore, then no alcohol, and then it got to the point where it was like we don't eat meat. But I live in Estonia. We have 4 seasons. We have winter, dark winter here. So in that point, I don't think you can be vegan here because we don't have fresh fruit and vegetables that are super filled with vitamins and minerals. So I went to study herbs to understand more what can I do with local herbs just for me. And with that diagnosis, when I started learning, the first thing they teach you there is the herb you see all the time, this one has a message for you. You don't even have to know all the details, but if there is some herb that you just see everywhere all the time, look into that because the energy doesn't lie. It has a message. And my doctor told me that I'm actually lacking in iodine. Of course, regular medicine wanted to put me on hormones for the rest of my life. But I wasn't agreeing with that because my background is already in competitive ballroom dancing, which meant that I did high level sports and I already knew how to train, how to eat, how to be well. And I wanted to heal myself holistically as well. So I went to seek other opinions. And then one holistic doctor told me, no, you need to rest and take iodine. And if we look at the herbs, then the first herb that caught my eye was celandine. I don't know if you have it in the States, but in Europe, this is regular weed. And it has like orange juice in it. So this is natural iodine. So if you put it on your skin, it absorbs through your skin and the effect is similar. And for me, this was first eureka moment. I was like, okay, there is something. And at the same time, one of my best friends actually asked me because she had had psoriasis about 10 plus years and she was ready to take whatever to see if it works. She had tried all the chemical versions and now she was like, okay, you study herbs. Can you do something for me? And for me, it was super good challenge because I didn't know if I have the knowledge or know-how or if maybe I need help even. But the same herb, this celandine, when I saw that, I also realized this is super for skin problems as well. So actually, this MaiWistik skincare line started from that herb after I did one ointment for my friend because she got good results after 1.5 weeks.
So, Mai-Liis, let me ask you this. Say the name of the herb one more time, or can you spell it for it? Because I'm really curious to see if we have something like that in the US or an equivalent. Um,
Celandine, it's with a C. I actually added to the chat as well, so you can see how it's written, because I'm not that good with spelling. So it's better to just see it. But it has this yellowish flower, and usually people don't pay attention to it because you can't drink it as a tea. It's a bit toxic in that way. It's too strong. So it's better to put it inside a cream or ointment or oil and use it then on the skin.
oh wow. Okay. All right. Oh my goodness. And so, um, if you use it in that manner, what is it good for clearing up? We heard about like the psoriasis, but what else can it help with clearing up when it comes to our skin or complexion?
Yeah, there's like so many cool stories that I didn't even thought when I started. But all these things like dermatitis, rosacea, acne, and then like diaper rash for babies and hemorrhoids even. That was a big
Oh,
surprise for me because I never thought somebody would put that ointment there. But there have been few ladies who have been amazed. They're like, yes, this is super good because this is fully natural. And
right.
basically, all the problems that your skin has, like even after a bug bite, you can put it on. Older people have these little, I don't even know how they're called, but not like fractures, but these skin
Are they like
parts
little
that
broken
grow,
veins? Uh-huh.
broken veins as well. But these things that grow on the skin, like they are a bit bigger and you
Moles.
can't just remove them.
Moles,
Not
maybe.
moles. No, moles
Freckles?
we have all, but like I don't know how it's
Okay,
called, but
okay.
older people have it like on the neck maybe or around the eyes. So yeah, you can use it
Wrinkles.
there. The what?
Wrinkles.
No, not
Like,
wrinkles. You
okay.
can no. This is basically if something grows on your skin, like
Okay.
warts. Maybe warts is the good word for
Oh,
it. Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Okay. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. So like you really piqued my curiosity. So, um, when it comes to caring for our skin, I mean, you just dropped it, and you all the name of the herbs that we discussed will be in the show notes as well, just in case you can't catch it. But this one she was talking about is celandine, um, which is really good for helping to replace iodine back into our system, hyperthyroidism. Of course, check with your physician before doing
Yeah.
anything that we suggest or is mentioned on the show. Check with your physician. But it's always good to have some information and wisdom behind holistic medicine that is natural and hasn't been tainted in the process of making it a pharmaceutical. Okay, so with that being said, now I want to ask you, Mai-Liis, um, can you explain the most effective botanical herbs for skincare? And really, the second part to that is how they promote natural beauty and overall skin health.
Happy to. I think most of people who ever think about herbs, they don't really dive deep because most of the herbs that are in skincare, they can promote collagen production, and we need it to keep our skin fresh and without wrinkles, right? Or at least minimal level with wrinkles. So the best herb I would suggest is meadowsweet, and I think meadowsweet should grow in the States as well. It's like a big bush with, again, like yellowish, but like light yellow white flower, which has super sweet smell. So a lot of ladies love it as a tea, as a skincare, whatever. They just love it. And the more we know the plant, the more we see that actually a lot of companies use it, because it's also good for even sensitive skin. So no matter what skin you have, you can use the herb. Plus, it heals your skin super fast. If you have some fractures or some tiny parts, let's say after using a razor blade, maybe on your legs, put it in the skin oil, use it on your legs, you see how fast there's nothing left. So no pain, no whatever we feel after, right? Smoothes it out. So meadowsweet is super good. And then the other herb I would say is yarrow. And yarrow
Yeah.
now, people always say that I don't like that plant because this is so sour or like tense if you use it as a tea. It is known as a cough medicine, so of course it's a bit weird tasting, but in the skincare, it's again super good with all the fractures, healing your skin, keeping it moist, because we need to keep the cells moisturized. Otherwise, if they are too dry, all the wrinkles are out again. So the more moisture you can keep inside your cells, the better you look again. And of course, if you look in your skincare, do it yourself, or if you can't do it yourself, then try to find companies that have at least 95% natural ingredients, at least that. So you know that you need these some extra formulas added to keep the shelf life, to keep it nice and without bacteria, but it doesn't have to be a lot. So 95% natural, super good for you already.
I love this information. I want to ask you about keeping the skin hydrated. What's a good herb that we can use, to help to have the skin retain the moisture? So, like in our faces or in our arms or, legs or even the bottom of our feet.
That's a good question. Mm, the one thing that everybody should keep in mind before the herbs is that we are used to use creams, but creams usually have a lot of water inside. So if you don't put any oil after you use your face cream, for example, or body cream, then be sure that when the water goes away from your skin, right, then there's no moisture inside. So to keep all the good ingredients that your cream has inside your cells, you need to finish with the oil, because oil makes this capsule around your cells and keeps everything in. And then inside the oil, maybe try to use hemp seed oil if you have never used any kind of oil, because hemp seed has the tiniest molecule, and this means it absorbs super fast to your skin. The main point that I always hear is that nobody wants to use oils because they are so weird on the skin. They stay like layer on top and then you shine half of the day. Nobody likes it. But the issue there is the molecule size. So try to start with a smaller one and then you can go to bigger one. Hemp seed or grapeseed are the tiniest. So start from there. And then inside there could have like red clover, for example, or lady's mantle. They are both feminine energy supporters anyway, so super good already, but also moisturizing your cells, keeping vitamins, minerals inside, and toning the skin as well.
Oh man, I am so like excited. I am totally loving this information because I so in my family we grew up using oil on our skin as kids. It's just something my race that people did or didn't do, and it kept the skin moisturized. And so it's just a habit that I've always had. I didn't know any better, even though I might be out in the sun, my skin it still looks really, really good. So people always ask, like, what do you do? And I don't even think of sharing like, oh, I put oil on my skin or I put oil on my face because it just, it's like brushing teeth. You don't tell people you brush your teeth, you just do it, right? And so
Mm.
now I get it. It's like, okay, that's probably why my skin, I mean, there are times when it gets drier, don't get me wrong, but it seems to, I think if I put some lotion, say I put some lotion on or some, body moisturizer on, and then finish it now with the oil, particularly in the dry seasons of winter, uh, my skin might retain the moisture a lot longer, like when I was a kid. So, I'm just loving. Oh my gosh, it's super excited of just to have you on here, because as women, we do like to look good, and we want, as we age, we want our skin to age gracefully. We don't want people to know our age by looking at our skin. We want them to have like, oh well, maybe, those kind of thoughts. Maybe she's only this age. She could be way older, but we want to look good as we age, and I think it's not being conceited. It's just a reflection of you wanting to take good care of yourself. And then the context of doing it naturally, not surgically, naturally utilizing botanical herbs and natural routines to help us age gracefully. It's beautiful. Okay, so now I want to ask you, Mai-Liis, what are some of the common misconceptions people have about using botanical herbs and natural skincare, and how would you address those people?
That actually goes well with your previous thoughts because nowadays a lot of people want to be beautiful, but they forgot that they have to do something to be beautiful. They want to be fast, use injections or super fancy, expensive creams that work magic and do the trick. But the reality is that even if you choose natural skincare, you need to take care of yourself. I would suggest to make like 10 to 15-minute beauty ritual in the morning or in the evening. Even lock the bathroom door. It's your time. Like you said in the beginning, light a candle, put some music on, take the time for you because nobody will ever give it to us. Especially ladies, we always prioritize work, school, home, all the other tasks, and then we realize the day is over. Okay, I will take care of me tomorrow. And then there's like 6 years later, you realize, no, tomorrow never comes. So take the time
I
now.
love this. I love this. Wait, before you go on, I want to just say, even around the world, you guys, ladies in Estonia, I'm in Texas right now. Ladies in Estonia they do the same thing. This is, I think, just such a naturally common trait about among women, no matter where you are in the world, that we don't even think about it until we think about it. So I'm sorry, keep going, Mai-Liis, because I'm just loving this.
It's the same, yes, all over the world. And then usually it happens, especially with face yoga. My clients are 45 and up. And then they realize, oh, there's something here, and something happened overnight. But nothing ever happens overnight. It is the same thing. If you don't take this 10 to 15 minutes a day, you can't expect that everything stays the same because evolutionarily, everything actually starts to degrade after 40. So we like it that or not, muscle density, bone density, collagen, elastin, everything reduces and fast. And if we don't take care of ourselves, it's super easy to see it from the face as well. And then
Right.
if we look in the mirror, we don't like what we see, we are not confident anymore. We don't love ourselves anymore. But we have to live
Mhm.
with ourselves forever. So if this happens, it's super difficult to accept me as me and do the things I love, right? So it's not
Yeah.
some trend now to take care of myself or yourself. It's just a must because you need to love yourself to be happy until the end of the world or the time.
Oh, I love you, girl. You're speaking my language. I have a twin sister somewhere, and she's in Estonia. I didn't know. I love it. You know what? I think what is so beautiful about you is not only are you knowledgeable and you're wise, but you're not sugarcoating it, and you're keeping it real, which I think so many times women don't keep it real. You know what I mean? It's like, this is not going to be an overnight where when you go into the surgeon, inject you or whatever, and then bam, you walk out. It's like sometimes you don't even recognize yourself because you look completely different. This is a gradual process because our evolution in time in life is an evolutionary process. So everything happens to us gradually. We didn't just wake up and have these wrinkles. Like you said, it was a gradual process. So why would we think that to change a gradual process, we should do something really quick or expect it to happen really quick when it's a gradual process? Basically, what I'm saying is this is how the divine created the earth. Everything is a natural, gradual processes. But there is things that are provided to us here on earth that can help us circumvent things naturally and gradually so we can be confident and look back and recognize that lady looking back at us in the mirror and you know what I mean, and take care of ourselves first. Take Don't feel guilty because we're taking 15 minutes in the bathroom or 20 or whatever. My thing is I love to take baths. So that's my time and I don't feel guilty. But you're giving women permission. And I think we need to hear that more. So thank you so much. So I'm just like, oh my gosh, I'm just loving this. Okay. So now, um, what are some practical ways people can incorporate herbs into their everyday lives to support their inner health and their outer beauty?
Well, super good would be if you do your face ritual. It is 15 minutes or 10 minutes. Then you take a cup of tea with you. Herbal tea, you enjoy it, you sip it. Even if you have stressful life, you will see within a week how drinking tea, because most of the herbs are anyway relaxing, but within a week you see already how your sleep is better, how you're more relaxed, and how you can focus more during the day. And this again, if you relieve your stress, can be seen on your face and your skin. Because
Mm,
often when we are too stressed, we get pimples, we get acne, and then we have cravings. We eat more sugar or salt, depending on people. And these are not good for the face. So, ladies, if you like a lot of sugar or a lot of salt, like snacking, be aware that both of them actually create wrinkles. So if you don't want wrinkles, reduce the amount of snacking and raise the amount of water you take, because water also inside helps to keep the cells moisturized. So outside you can use body oil, but inside you could use water. And inside this water, you can put like melissa or peppermint or oregano, whichever taste you like. Just add some herbs to your water, and then you don't have to think, how can I get these herbs, or where should I put them? Because often, at least in Estonia, I think it's the same everywhere, people relate with herbs only when they are sick. They know that,
yes.
okay, now we need to drink tea. But actually,
Yeah.
all these herbs that grow around us, they are super filled with vitamins, minerals, nutrients that our body needs, microminerals even. So if you can add them to your food, like salads, smoothies, soups, stews, wherever you can add them, and skincare, and then tea, then you can see how your immune system actually is stronger as well. But the key ingredient here is that you actually know what are the herbs that you're using. Otherwise, it can end badly.
I love it. I love so peppermint. Put a little peppermint. My herbs that I really love and have just a really easy time growing where I live is jasmine,
Mm.
um, lavender, of course, rosemary, basil, thyme, oregano. I'm trying to think what the deer won't eat. I think that's it for the most part. I've tried some other ones, and the deer kind of like them, so they'll you know nibble them up. But um, also putting, like you said, a little bit of grapefruit or peppermint. Uh, do you do essential oils? Do you do anything with essential oils or anything like that?
Yes, essential oils are super useful when you have some kind of condition or you feel that you are already getting sick. But I would not recommend to put them directly in the drinking water, because in one drop of this essential oil, let's say in the rose oil, there is like 8 tons of rose petals. So it's super strong.
Right.
I know that a lot of people like to drink, let's say, lemon essential oil instead of lemon water. So I always say, no, better use regular lemon because this is not that strong. Because what's the reason behind it is that your body gets used with that. You do it every day, and your immune system sees that they don't have to work because you have this arsenal that supports you all the time, working for you. And then at
Right.
the one point when you stop, then your immune system doesn't work good as well. So then you have a
Right.
problem. So try to
Right.
avoid it if you feel super good. But then again, if you have like flu or something, then essential oils are super good because they are super strong and they help you to heal faster.
I love it. Thank you for sharing that. So basically, using a fresh herb or a fresh piece of fruit in your water is best. Is best. Okay, I think we got time for one more quick question. I know you mentioned face yoga, and I've dived into face yoga. I actually really like it, and you can definitely see you can see changes over time. But with regards to face yoga, and the use of herbs in achieving healthy natural glow. Can you share some practical tips about incorporating face yoga into our lives? We've already shared a lot with the herbs. And then also, how do you have a face yoga app, or how can people connect with you with regards to getting connected and learning about how they can incorporate face yoga into their lives?
Yes, that's a good question to end with because face yoga is facial training. You go to the gym with your body muscles, everybody knows. Yes, we do that. But with the face, it's a bit more complicated because it's relatively new in a way. But then again, it has been on the earth ages. Most of the grandmothers have actually done face yoga. They just didn't name it like that. And the reason why to do these exercises is to move your lymphatic system, to reduce the puffiness in the face, and then build up the muscle, especially in the cheek area and the corners of the mouth and the eye area. Because if you lift it, then it stays more firm. And even if the gravitation pulls it down, you still have it pretty good. I can't say that you can remove all the signs of aging, but you can make it so much better. And this is only one side. The other side is because our muscles get weaker throughout the years. So if you train them, it's easier to use your voice dictation, chew better. There's no pain here. Some people have like DMG, it locks and it's painful. So if you do the exercises and massages, you can reduce the problem or even get rid of it fully. And eyesight, the same way, you can actually build up your eyes with eye exercises. I have so many customers who have been doing 2 weeks of eyesight exercises and they can get rid of their glasses. It now
Oh,
depends,
wow.
of course, how strong or pluses or minuses are, but it doesn't take much. Just 10 to 15 minutes a day, every day, and then you see the results. Plus, I always try to choose the exercises that you don't have to use your fingers that much, which means you can do the exercises when you're driving a car behind the red light, for example, or waiting a coffee at the office, or I don't know, making a porridge for your kids. So I try to combine all the exercises through the person's daily plan because then it's so much easier for our brain as well to actually accept, that's not hard. Because the moment something is hard, we don't do it. But
Mm-hmm.
face exercises are super simple. And of course, it takes time to see the results, but it can be 1 week, it can be 3 months. But I always say if you commit at least 6 months in a row, you see amazing results for sure. And then you already want to continue it because this is part of your daily life. And your tone in your skin also changes. You start to shine with few exercises a day. So try to practice them, or if you want to reach out, happy to help you make a personal plan for you. You can see from the screen, MaiWistik.eu is the website address. You can write to me directly or even in Instagram. I would always recommend personal program because we are so different. Different people have different issues. Some people have problems with hooded eyelids, other people sagging cheeks. Depends.
Right.
But there's also ways to group your friends together and do like an online course with me. Um, it depends upon you, whatever you like. But I'm here to support you 100%.
Oh, I love it. This has been such a beautiful conversation. I'm sorry it took us a little bit over, but I love it because not often do I get somebody that's so wise in using botanical herbs in our lives, helping us to feel vibrant and look radiant and have that confidence that we desire as we continue to age, and helping us to stay healthy and well, keeping our skin looking just flawless like it did when we were kids. It's just a blessing. So I want to thank you so much, Mai-Liis, for being a guest on the Blissful Living Podcast, all the way from Estonia at that. You guys, it's a completely different time of the day for her, and she's graced us with her time. And I want to thank all of you for being here, watching, listening, re-listening to this information that she shared. It's valuable, valuable, valuable information. And if you begin, like she said, start with just taking that 15 minutes in the morning to yourself. And while you're doing it, connect with her so you can get your personalized face yoga plan. So when you're in the bathroom doing whatever you want to do or hiding out from the family closet, wherever it is, for 15 minutes, you can not only work on your health and well-being mentally, but you can work on the beauty of your structure of your face by doing face yoga, and then rub the beautiful botanical oils and herbs that Mai-Liis has recommended and has in her skincare line to help you stay looking fabulous and flawless. Okay, so next, I want to thank our sponsors, All Day Cable Inc. at alldaycableinc.com, premier telecommunications installation company located in San Jose, California, and they service small, mid-sized, and large corporations with voice data, fiber optic cable installation, as well as all network distribution needs. And I want to thank Blissful Living for You at Blissful Living, the number 4, the letter U.com. Check them out. They have some amazing things to help you amplify how you feel as well. And they have a lot of classes and things going on each and every month to make sure that you can have balance in your wellness, wisdom, and wealth. And guests like Mai-Liis come on the Blissful Living Podcast to share wisdom that needs to be reminded and reinstilled in us. Until next time, I'm Rochel Marie Lawson, the queen of feeling fabulous, and I'm wishing you peace to your mind, wellness to your body, and tranquility to your beautiful spirit. Go out and make it a beautiful day, and goodbye for now.